Welcome to It Be Like That podcast. I'm your host, Dan, and I told y'all, I'm giving y'all two pods today. Gave y'all one early today. I got to give y'all one tonight. Appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us on the football den. We back on It Be Like That. Drew, Zay, JaVale, they might hop in, they might not. If they don't, the show must go on. You got me all day. This gonna probably be not gonna be too long on here today. Because I got stuff to do. Let me cut that off, my bad. I'm not gonna be here too long because I got stuff to do. But we got some quick topics I want to get through, man. It's gonna be a great show. Come in. If you're coming in, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Once we get done with the pod, I will get the shorts out. I will get the clips out. So be on the lookout for that. But like I said, how everybody doing, man? Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Hope everybody had a great day at work. Hope everybody had a great day at school, man. I just appreciate everybody. Appreciate the love and all the support that everybody give us. My bad, us. Cause we're a team. I appreciate all the love y'all give us. And man, y'all already know, like I always tell y'all, man, I don't like to keep y'all waiting, but we got some great topics today. We're gonna talk about Yayo and Tony Yayo, the airport incident. We're gonna talk about the Lakers and LeBron. Y'all know on the football den, we just keep it strictly football, but on It Be Like That, we talk basketball, might talk some baseball, might talk some soccer. So we're gonna get into LeBron and the Lakers. Then we also got to end the show off with the new Spider-Man Noir trailer that just dropped today that I haven't seen. I've seen people break it down, but I haven't actually watched the trailer myself. My mom seen the trailer before me, so we're gonna end the show off with me actually watching and giving y'all my reaction to the trailer. So y'all be on the lookout for that. That'll be the end of the show. But like I always say, I don't like to keep y'all waiting. Let's get right to it. Ja Rule and Tony Yayo. So if you've been living under a rock, you would know that Ja Rule and Tony Yayo got into it at the airport. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts after we watch the video because it's crazy, man. It's crazy. They both was in first class. They both got into it, and it was a big deal. Somebody actually had to be escorted off the plane and had to wait for the next plane. So it was a crazy little incident, but let's get right into it. Let's watch it real quick before I give y'all my reaction. Here's Ja Rule and Tony Yayo getting into it. Also with Uncle Murder, but I keep Uncle Murder out of it because he barely talk for real. I just look at it between Tony Yayo and Ja Rule because those are the main people that we know. No disrespect to Uncle Murder, but I know Tony Yayo and Ja Rule. I don't know Uncle Murder like that. I know Uncle Murder do like the freestyle, end of the year freestyle and stuff like that. But it's really Ja Rule and Tony Yayo. Because Tony Yayo, 50 Cent, he feel like if he sees somebody that 50 Cent don't like, he got to step in and harass them and say something to them because his loyalty towards 50 Cent. So let's watch this real quick.
Ass job on the plane. Suck ass up. Suck airplane mode. Apparently regulations prohibit the use of cellular networks during flight, the use of Wi-Fi to make video or voice calls. Exactly. So your face name on carry-on item. This is our rises are in the resting position.
All right, I was not expecting this.
Okay, I'm trying to find the other part. What the other part at? Hold on, we saw that part. It was another part though. Let me see, can I find it?
Suck ass up.
Looking mad uncomfortable.
Suck ass job on the plane. Suck ass up. Suck airplane mode.
I'm trying to find the other one, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Let me find the other part real quick. I'm gonna come back. Hold on. I'm trying to find the other part where Ja Rule standing up and shit. Like he finna fight, throw some hands. Let me see, can we find that part? Hold on. Ja Rule look like he wanna throw some hands. Hold on. See, can I find it? Here it is right here. Hold on. And this the other part right here, y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all this part. This the last part of it before I give y'all my opinion.
Let's shake. Come on. Let's shake. Hello, like a. Let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake. Come on. Let's shake. Hello, like a. Let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake. Come on. Let's shake. Hello, like a. Let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake.
So yeah, that's the gist of what happened. And give y'all my opinion, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. Tony Yayo and them said that some people say Ja Rule started it. Some people say that Tony Yayo started it. Depending on who you talk to. TMZ said Ja Rule started it. I think Tony Yayo said he started. People on the plane said that Tony Yayo and them started by recording him, talking down on him. So it's so many opinions. It's so many different narratives that you could put on this altercation. But in my opinion, bro, niggas too old, bro. I'm just gonna give y'all my quick. Like I said, it's gonna be a quick pod. I'm gonna give y'all just my real opinion, real quick, man, real fast. Niggas too old, bro. Dudes too old. Dudes are too old to be acting like this. Tony Yayo almost 50 years old. Let's see how old Tony Yayo is, man. And I always age dudes, bro. I just get annoyed by. That's why I always say that the kids will never respect the elders because the elders act like children. Ja Rule is 49 years old. I want y'all to see this. Ja Rule is 49 years old. And I don't even blame Ja Rule because I don't think Ja Rule even started it. I think Tony Yayo on them started because they childish. Ja Rule 49, y'all. Everybody see that he's 49. Let's go to Tony Yayo. How old is Tony Yayo? Tony Yayo. 47. These dudes old enough to be my dad, bro. They had me at 21 and 22. I'm 26. These dudes are old enough to be my father. And look how these dudes act. Look how they act. And there's no excuse for this, man. It's no excuse. Like, grow up, man. Grow up. And I get people try to say, well, keep the same energy every time you see me. But it's like, bro, we on a plane. Grow up. I watched Tony Yayo interview with Vlad. He like, Ja Rule ain't tough. Ja Rule, I ain't never seen him. But to me, it's like, so why does Ja Rule got to be tough to defend himself? Why do you look at people like that? Well, he's not tough. So since he's not tough in your eyes, you have the right to say certain stuff to him. People just sit there and not just take it and not respond. Now, if he responding to an angry man, if he takes it into his own hands and say, nah, let's do it, let's fight. That's him being gangster, being tough. Nah, to me, that's him being the man defending himself. To me, I think Tony Yayo started it, bro. I'm really on Ja Rule's side. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like, bro, grow up, man. Like, grow up. Grow up. I get the beef, Irv Gotti, all this stuff. I understand it, bro. But at some point, you got to grow up, bro. And refusing to grow up, to me, is a sickness. Refusing to say, you know what? It ain't that deep. It's a sickness, man. To where you feel like every time you see this man, you feel like you got to pull your phone out like on some little kid shit. Like, if y'all beefing, handle that behind closed doors. Why Uncle Murder pulling his phone out? But just shows you how childish folks are, bro. Just Uncle Murder and them childish as hell. And I got mad respect for Tony. I think Tony Yayo is hilarious. I think Uncle Murder's hilarious. I like his freestyles. But they're very childish, man. And I don't blame Ja Rule for defending himself in the manner that he feels fits it. If he feel like he got to handle himself in an aggressive manner, then it is what it is. If he feel like the situation suits him to be aggressive, it is what it is. And that's what he did. He felt like he had to be aggressive in that situation because he felt like dudes were trying to play with him. So I can't really be upset at Ja Rule. I'm more looking at Tony Yayo and them and saying, yo, dog, when y'all gonna grow up? Why are you pulling the phone out as soon as bro sit down? What are we doing? Y'all older. I expect that from a 22, 23-year-old. I don't expect that from nobody 20 years older than that. 25 years older than that, to be exact. Because Tony Yayo 47. Uncle Murder probably in that same age group too. Probably a little older, probably 50. So, bro, I'm just tired of seeing old heads look like teenagers, bro. Look like high school. Look like kids fresh out of high school. I'm just tired of it, bro. When y'all gonna grow up? People gonna say, well, then people died behind this. So, okay, respectfully, bro, who cares? Who cares, bro? When are you gonna grow up? These guys never grow up, man. That's the problem. That's why the kids don't grow up. Why would a kid grow up when they can see 50 Cent and them arguing about stupid stuff, beefing over stupid stuff, watching Tony Yayo and them pull their phone out like they 16, 17 years old on a plane to call another nigga a bitch? Why do you have to pull your phone out to call him a bitch? So how about you just put the phone down and call him the B word? Why do you have to pull your phone out to call him the B word? Tell him he a female dog. Just tell him, bro, you a female dog. Why go out your way to do all that? Because you trying to embarrass him. And now when Ja Rule see y'all with the cameras, he flips it on you, make it seem like he talking tough. He I ain't gonna say talking tough. He defending himself in an aggressive manner. And now it flips on you. Now I make it seem like, oh, y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all were talking that stuff. Y'all started, but y'all ain't do nothing. But y'all trying to say, well, he not even tough. He just pretending. But why you say something to him in the first place? Because you said something to him in the first place because you don't think he's tough. But then when he gets up and defend himself, now, oh, he playing tough. He playing tough. But you tried him up because you thought he wasn't tough. I just don't get it. Why people just can't leave people alone, bro, and grow up. There's no reason to talk to Ja Rule, bro. Okay, send him behind you. Who gives a fuck? Worry about you. Why are you so worried about him? And this just I might be wrong. Ja Rule probably started it. But I'm just giving you my opinion, what I think, man. Because Ja Rule sitting behind. He's sitting in front. They sitting behind. Uncle Murder only one that pulled the phone out. So when Uncle Murder pulled that phone out, that showed me, to my opinion, Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo were the aggressors. And Ja Rule handled it the way he wanted to. And it is what it is. Leave people alone. You can't bother me, then I respond, then try to say, well, you doing too much. How am I doing too much when you said something to me first, bro? So that's just how I look at it, bro. Just people just need to grow up on both sides, too. Ja Rule got to grow up a little bit, too, because he got a son that's in college. Not even college no more. Grown-ass son, grown-ass daughters. So he need to grow up, too. But Tony Yayo and them got to grow up first, man. Grow up, bro. Grow up. Worry about you and yourself, bro. Stop worrying about Ja Rule. I ain't seen him in 15 years. So why you say if you ain't why you talking to him that you ain't seen him in 15 years? Like I said, I'm not finna be too long on this. This is my take, but just grow up. Please grow up. So that's my thoughts on that, man. Moving along. Lakers and LeBron. We gotta talk some sports when we on here. We gotta talk some sports when we on, you feel me? And I just think when I'm looking at LeBron and the Lakers, it's about time. It's about time, man. It's about time, and the time of LeBron being the Lakers is over after this season, and the writing's on the wall if you look at everything that's been going on. Now, I usually don't pay attention to basketball when the football season's over with, but since the football season is over with, I'm going to be watching basketball, because once the football season is over with, that means we're a couple of months closer to the NBA playoffs. Then we get closer to the NBA finals. And I'm always a fan of the NBA playoffs. I love watching all the games. Very exciting. I love the NBA playoffs. It's very fun, exciting to watch. I don't have no team who I'm rooting for because I don't see the Hawks doing nothing right now. But one of the teams that's been making noise through media is LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And a lot of Laker fans don't like LeBron. And a lot of LeBron fans hate the Lakers because they feel like they haven't done nothing to help him win more championships. And Kendrick Perkins said something on his show. And he said, LeBron is asking the organization to help him build a winning team. And they're saying, dude, it ain't about you no more. It's Luka's team now. It's Luka time now. And I just think the Lakers are done. The ship is sailed with LeBron James as your cornerstone player, your face of the franchise. I think Luka's been the face of the franchise since he's been there day one, in my opinion. But I just think it's over with. I think they're done with LeBron. I think after this offseason, they do a sign and trade, send him somewhere else. And they move on from him, and they build around Luka Doncic. You know, I don't see them winning with LeBron James, man. I don't see them winning with LeBron James at all. And if that sounds crazy to y'all, then it does, bro. But I thought Lakers gonna go far last year. Then Timberwolves beat them. And Timberwolves, what? Wasn't the Timberwolves like a 6 seed? They beat them? A 6 seed. They beat them. I watched the last. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it with LeBron being there. I think a change of scenery for him. I think the Lakers, it's a fresh start for the Lakers. Now it's just Luka. Now it's trying to figure out how can we find pieces that fit well around Luka and Austin Reeves to compete for championships. And LeBron goes somewhere else, play a year or two, and then he goes to the Suns and he retires one of the greatest players of all time. Top two player of all time, to be exact. So I think that's most likely. I think we're more likely to see that than see LeBron re-sign with the Lakers, bro. It's more likely to happen that we see LeBron go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's less likely for him to re-sign with the Lakers because I just think the Lakers, they're ready to move on, man. You're talking about every year people are telling you it's either championship or bust to where you're trading pieces away, not even caring about your future. And now we look now, everybody keeps saying they're going to trade for Giannis. What picks? We just say anything, bro. Like They say anything for the Lakers might can get this person with what picks, bro? They trade all those picks away to get Anthony Davis. They traded picks away to get Russell Westbrook. We've seen this team and the organization trade away future picks that can potentially be somebody that can help you win championship in the near future. We trade them away to win now just to not even sniff the NBA Finals since we won one. Now, you did get to a conference championship. You did get to a conference championship. You got to the Western Conference Finals. You got swept by Denver, who was the better team, actually won that championship. So I give you credit for that. But besides that, first round exit. Back-to-back years of getting booted out in the first round. And I just think the Lakers, they're ready. They're ready to move on from LeBron. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them saying, hey, we want something new, we want something different, we want a new start. You can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? It's their right to be able to do that. LeBron been on the team since 2018. He's been on the team for 8 years. It's time for a change. And let's see what Luka can do. A team that's led by Luka and Austin Reeves, the two white boys. Let's see what them boys can do. And time will tell. You know what I'm saying? People already don't think Luka can win the championship, but with LeBron being, he most definitely not gonna win no championship. They need a team that can build. They need pieces that can help and benefit from Luka's playmaking and help get Austin Reeves open shots and open lanes. That's what they're looking for right now. They're looking for guys that fit well around Luka and Austin Reeves. They feel like they can win with that. But trying to find guys to fit with LeBron James, when the only people that you can find are guys that's DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook. They got to be a top player for them to fit around LeBron. You can't do all that right now, bro. That ship is sailed, and they on to the next, and they're on to the new Luka and Austin Reeves era, and the LeBron era is over with after this season. So that's my thoughts. He want them to build a team around to compete for a championship, and they saying, brother, we ain't doing that. We're not finna throw away all our picks. We're not finna throw away players that we feel like with time could be great just because you want to win now. You go find someone that you can win right away. Go to Cleveland with James and Donovan, see how that works out for you. And I can respect that. So I'm siding with the Lakers on this. I'm on the Lakers side. They done everything LeBron has asked. And look at them now. One chip, you can be appreciative of that. But they left a lot of meat on the bone, in my opinion. If they would have just stayed the course, and not trade all those picks away, especially for Westbrook. They shouldn't have got Westbrook in the first place. It was stupid. They overreacted to losing in the first round against the Suns. And if they would have brought that team back, they probably would have been competitive. But they're stupid. And what you call it got to deal with that. With my boy Rob Pelinka got to deal with that, and Jeannie Buss got to deal with that. So like I said, I'm on the Lakers side with this one. They've done everything they can to please LeBron. Now it's time to move on and please Luka. So that's my thoughts on that. Last topic of the day, we got to get into this Spider-Man Noir trailer reaction. Spider-Man Noir basically is a spinoff to the animation into the Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse with Spider-Man Noir, basically the Spider-Man that's in like the 1940s as a detective, you know what I'm saying? And he still goes against his little famous villains like the Green Goblin, Sandman, Electro, Multi Man, all the criminals that we've seen in modern day, we get to see in the 1940s. So that's L.A. Noir. L.A. Noir in Spider-Man into Spider-Man is voiced by golly, I'm forgetting his name. How am I forgetting this man's name? Nicolas Cage. And now they brought Nicolas Cage to actually play Ben Reilly, aka Peter Parker, in the new L.A. Noir trailer. In the new L.A. Noir Spider Noir series. Now they can't call it Spider-Man Noir because of the rights. So it's Spider Noir. But we all know it's Spider-Man Noir from the Spider-Man that fights in 1940 as a detective. So let's get into it. Let's watch it. It's going to be on Amazon. So I'm really confident the show is going to be pretty good. So let me find it real quick. Let's react to it. Got a little quick reaction. Let me see. Let me find it real quick. Spider should just pop up. Here we go. I'm gonna do colored because I ain't got time. I'd rather do colored. Let me do color. All right, let's get into it. Last topic of the day. My reaction to Spider-Man Noir. starring Nicolas Cage as Ben Riley. Okay. I like that. I like it. The visual effects could be better. I think they'll be done. I think the visual effects will be done and look way better than it does than they do. My bad, y'all. I think the visual effects will look better when we get to the actual show. They look a little kind of iffy in the trailer, but I think everything will be worked out when we get to the actual release of the series. And I like it. I like Nicolas Cage. A lot of people don't like Nicolas. I do. I think Nicolas Cage is a good actor. I like how he I just like his overact. Sometimes he like to overact. And so I'm actually going to enjoy watching this show. It looks fun. I see some of the criminals, some of Spider-Man's enemies, his nemesis. And you got, I think I saw Electro, Sandman, Malted Man. Them the three guys that I saw. So I expect this series to be pretty good. I hope it is, man. You know, Sony has struggled with putting out some good shows, some good movies. So hopefully they don't fail in the show business the television business, because they've been failing in the movie business trying to produce Spider-Man type movies or Spider-Man verse movies. And you got Kraven, the Hunter, the Madam Web, the Morbius. Only thing that we've seen them be successful in is the Venom. And Venom, it's not too much you got to do for Venom. Venom has a big fan base of his own. It's certain people that just like Venom over Spider-Man. Venom he's like Deadpool. So by default, people are going to go to the theaters because people like Venom, you know. But Kraven Hunter, you know what I'm saying? You might got to promote that a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? You got to push that to the audience a little bit more, because everybody not familiar with Kraven the Hunter. Madam Web, everybody's not familiar with Madam Web. So they dropped the ball to a point where they shut down their Sony Marvel movies. And now they're getting into the TV space. Now, they did have a movie where a female was supposed to be Spider-Man. It was supposed to be like a female who had spiders, like had powers just like Spider-Man, but they canceled that show. But it seems like Spider-Man Noir probably is good because they greenlit it and it looks good. It looks good. And like I said, the visual effects a little iffy, but they'll take care of that before we get to the actual release date of the show. So I'm not tripping off that. But man, I like the trailer. I like what I saw. I like Nicolas Cage. I forgot the black dude name. I know he's from New Girl. I like him too. I like everything that I saw in the trailer, man. I like everything in the trailer. I really don't have no negatives right now. Like I say, the visual effects were kind of iffy. But like I said, all that to be touched up and be done by the time we actually see the movie in May. So that's my thoughts on that, man. Trailer, if I had to rate the trailer, give it a good 8. Give it a good 8. I'm excited to see the show. I don't know if the show's gonna be bad or good based on watching the trailer, but I am excited to sit and watch it. So that's my and I think they're gonna drop all episodes on in May, which I'm kind of make me a little nervous, because I'm like, why is Prime Videos doing that when they usually don't do that? I think they do one episode a week, or they do 2. But it's just someday I guess Sony wants them to drop it all, so I get to binge watch all of them. And I get to enjoy watching a Spider-Man TV show that we really haven't gotten. If you really haven't gotten when it comes to being live action. We got a whole bunch of animated Spider-Man shows, but we really haven't got a real live action Spider-Man series. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with Nicolas Cage starting this, I'm excited for it. I'm anticipating for this show to come out, and I can't wait. So that's my thoughts on it. But it's not also about me. Give me y'all thoughts. What y'all think about the trailer? Do you think the trailer's good? You think it's ass? You think Prime is going to do justice and making sure this show is great? Or you think Prime is going to boo-hoo it, poo-poo it, and it's going to be one of the worst shows on Prime? So give me y'all thoughts on that. And look, that's all we got for today. I gave y'all 26 to 30 minute pod. That's all we got for today. Drew them enjoying, but they will be back soon. They got stuff to do. They living their lives. You know what I'm saying? One got a kid, other one working. So these are two busy. We got some busy guys. I work with a lot of busy people, but that's why I'm here. I can hold it down by myself and give y'all a 30 to an hour podcast, because I am talkative. I like to talk. And I like to have conversations about things that everybody else talking about that's going viral on the internet when it comes to sports or just hip hop, movies, anything. So like I said, appreciate everybody that watched. This is the Be Like That, and it be like that. And we out. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm Dendra Cleckley. I'm Dan. This is the Be Like That, and we out. It be like that.